something, then start doing it to get experience, and then teach it. That's where you will be remembered in your life, how you treat people. Make sure you're giving it out every day to people who deserve it, and most of the people in your business deserve it, and if they don't deserve it, you should get rid of them.
Bom dia a todos e bem-vindos à Happy Conference 2014, uma conferência que nasce com o desígnio de ser uma conferência única na sociedade, única porque pretende ser especial e fiel à sua missão de inspirar nas pessoas um sentido de empowerment que começa em si e se reflita em todos os membros das suas equipas, bem como em todas as dimensões das suas organizações.
Bom dia, Happy People! É com muito gosto que vos recebo, em nome da Terra dos Sonhos, em mais uma edição da Happy Conference. Desde 2007, quando iniciámos a nossa atividade principal, a realização dos sonhos mais ousados de crianças e jovens com doença crónica grave, que fomos inspirados por uma frase poderosa de Walt Disney: "If you can dream it, you can make it."
Lee ran this and Lee ran that, and I tell people the truth since I retired. I didn't know what was going on half the time. And I was the boss. And frankly, most bosses don't know what's going on. And you know that. Right? Because you can't. The world is too complex. There's too much going on. And the first lesson I'll tell you this morning is, you don't need to know everything that's going on. You need to decide where you're going to spend your time and how you're going to make a difference. And then you need to surround yourself by experts in IT, finance, human resources, strategy, marketing, sales. It takes real expertise today, and one person cannot be an expert in everything. What you're trying to do is make sure that everybody in your business matters, and they know they matter. You think it's important to know you matter in life? Does anybody think it's important to know you matter? It's the number one thing people want in the world, is to know they matter, that they're respected, that they are somebody. And the number one way you make sure people know they matter? Tell them. Simple thing. Use your lips. Not text them. Not send them an email. Not write it in the sky. Tell them. I can go in there and make it better, or I can go in there and make it worse. And you have to decide. So you got to think. I'm going to walk in now, and I'm the leader. I'm responsible. I have to behave myself. I have to create a culture where everybody feels good about themselves. I have to pay attention to every person, because that's what leaders do. It's like paying attention to each of your children, not just one or two. And make it, when you go in, the culture gets better. Over time, it gets better and better and better and better. Remember, everyone is important. So how do you know that? How do you send that message to your people? Number one, get to know all of your employees better. Get to know their aspirations. Get to know what they're trying to achieve. Get to know their family. Get to know more about them every time you come in contact with them. Get to make sure you know their first and last name. Break the mold. Got to be better every day. How are you going to be better this time next year? How? The only way you're going to get better, you got to really talk to your customers, and you got to talk to your employees. And they will help you, and it's for free. And once they trust you, they'll tell you the truth. And when they tell you the truth, you can make the right decisions, because if you don't know the truth, we'll talk about that in a minute, you can't do it. See yourself as a teacher, not as the boss. When you start teaching, that's one of my theories in life. First, learn it, then do it, and then teach it. Learn something, then start doing it to get experience, and then teach it. Learning's good. You go to college, great, you learn. Now you got to go do it, experience. And then you need to teach others. Because the main job of a leader is to create more leaders. Second thing we're looking for is a can-do attitude, not a can't-do attitude. Do you know anybody in your life that has a can't-do attitude? It's never their fault. They always have an excuse for everything. And the can-do people who have no excuses, they get it done because they're wired that way. Get people to feel so comfortable they know you will not bite them when they tell you something you do not want to hear. And by the way, they know. The person cleaning the bathroom knows more about cleaning the bathroom than you'll ever know in your whole life. They know how long it takes. Maybe it takes 12 minutes, but they take 30 minutes. It's a little easier. Make sure you know, because when you know, you can set the standards. When you know, you get better advice. Appreciation, recognition, and encouragement. This is the fuel that drives human performance. Make sure you're giving it out every day to people who deserve it, and most of the people in your business deserve it, and if they don't deserve it, you should get rid of them. If you want to be a great leader, a great parent, be careful what you say and do, because they're watching, and they're getting their lead from you. Be careful what you say. Be careful about inappropriate comments. Be careful what you do. Be careful about the jokes. Be careful about how you treat people. Be careful what you say and do. Your reputation's on the line every day. And what you teach your employees, they teach the new employees, and your behavior teaches the new employees, and your role modeling teaches the new employees, and they teach the next group, and you will even improve their families. By teaching them the right things at work will improve their family life. And you really got to think about, are you going to go out in the world now? Are you going to go out and leave a legacy with your family, with your employees, with your country, with your community, with your place of worship? Are you going to leave a legacy? Or are you just going to be one of these people that had a job, didn't do anything, and nobody even cares? Try to go leave a legacy. You can do it. I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Como ele vê a vida no seu todo, em que inclui a organização e a família.
A mensagem foi exatamente o que ele disse, as três partes principais, que é o admitir corretamente as pessoas, treiná-las convenientemente e, essencialmente, encontrar um ambiente forte para que as pessoas se entusiasmem, para que as pessoas gostem daquilo que estão a fazer, e da nossa maneira de estar com elas é sempre dar-lhes confiança, dar-lhes treinamento, dar-lhes, enfim, aquela jovialidade, aquela alegria que ele disse.
Às vezes existe uma procura tão grande de doutrina que nos esquecemos muitas vezes daquilo que é o elementar e o básico.
E acima de tudo a inspiração no dia-a-dia. Pequenas coisas podem fazer aqui grandes momentos, de facto.
Respeito pelos outros, a comunicação, a proximidade com os colaboradores, acho que foram os valores que me ficaram mais marcados.
Sem dúvida, acho que os 10 passos dele são muito interessantes, têm que ser trabalhados, e é a parte do respeito, dos valores, da integridade, de a senhora que limpa o chão até ao CEO de uma empresa, todos merecem o mesmo respeito, todos influem no negócio e todos têm resultado no bottom line do P&L.
Achei bastante interessante, acho que toca vários aspectos no que diz respeito a liderar pessoas, enfim, usarmos mais às vezes o nosso coração e não usarmos mais a cabeça, por vezes esquecemos.